Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good Friday so far. And if it's not Friday when you're listening to this, well, hopefully you're having a good day so far. Okay. So, you know what? This weekend is a long weekend for us. And I have an event. I have an event tomorrow. So if you're listening to this when it comes out, I have an event tomorrow. And I was thinking about I'm recording this early. And right now I'm getting ready for the event. And I wanted to have a conversation about that because I think we do that a lot. You know, we get ready, we want to get ready, we want to feel at our best, we want to look at our best when we have an event. So, I have an event tomorrow where I'm meeting like new people. And again, I'm recording this early. So, this is in a couple weeks. But when you're listening to this, the event is tomorrow. So, that's why this is confusing. So, I'm just going to keep going. I have an event. And I want to feel at my best. I want to look at my best. And Vivipo, we do that for a lot of things. Like we get ready for a trip or we get ready for a wedding or a friend's wedding or, just like fun things. Oh, it's 11:11 where I'm at. So like make a wish. Okay. I've been wishing for the same thing over and over whenever I see 11. So I'm hoping that it's actually going to happen. Okay. So getting ready for an event versus setting daily intentions. So right now, my body, how it looks and what it weighs is not at its thinnest. And in the past, my best has always been equaled as to me being at my thinnest. And I'm really changing that language in my brain, everyone. Just because I am not at my thinnest doesn't mean that I'm not good enough, doesn't mean that I'm not pretty enough, doesn't mean that I'm not thin enough. And I just wanted to have that conversation with you because, my event is in 2 weeks and I've made a few changes in the past few days just to feel better. And it's like, well, you're saying that, you're making changes to be thinner. And it's like, it's not about being thinner. It's feeling more in control, feeling more like I'm myself. And also I want to have the conversation of like being like looking good. What is looking good? What does that even mean? When you think about it, looking good is so relative. Everyone has a different definition of what that means. Looking good enough for who, for what, and what does that look like? So we really need to start reevaluating what we're saying and kind of like the definition behind it, because really, what does that even mean? Me being pretty enough or looking good enough for this event. So I'm really shifting my focus and my language towards like, I want to feel good that day. I want to feel like basically that day, I want to feel like I look good enough. And I'm in charge of that, not the scale, not a number. I decide that day if I look good enough, right? So, I'm hoping that as you're listening to this, that I feel good, that I feel like I've been more in control these past few weeks. And, I've had an amazing month of April and March. Like March and April have been so fun and so bucket filling. And the focus has not been calorie deficit. And the focus has not been either like calorie surplus. The focus has just been live in the moment, live in the moment. I don't want to say do your best. What does that even mean? Like just live in the moment and not have noise is really important to me right now. It's like my main focus in life. So with that being said, we had the tour this past week. And it's like, how have I been behaving? I'm not sure, right? Because I'm recording this before tour, but all I want is I don't want to feel like I'm over consuming and feel kind of out of control and out of my body. So I want to just like move my body as much as I can. I want to feel in control of how I fuel my body. And here's the thing. Let's, instead of saying like, I'm getting my body ready for an event, what does that look like for me is really setting daily intentions. There are some days where I can be in a deficit, other days where I don't choose that. And it doesn't mean that I'm not, prioritizing looking good in my dress. Also, looking good in your dress is not a size. It is not a number on the scale. I deserve to enjoy that night and feel really good in my dress and feel like I'm good enough and look good enough. Okay. I choose that. So what I do is I set daily intentions. And what that looks like is literally just me saying like, okay, like today these are my challenges today. This is how I want to behave today. This is how I want to nourish my body today. So I do feel like if I do that every single day, isn't that me getting ready to be at my best, if I actually focus on how I behave every single day and I set daily intentions that are my best intentions every single day, like my best self every single day, isn't that good enough? Whether the scale goes down or not, whether I lose a few pounds or not. And I know that if I do that, I'm going to feel better in my skin because you deserve that. You deserve to feel good in your skin. But please know that that doesn't come with a number. It comes with you showing up as who you want to be. And it doesn't come with a restrictive diet feely vibe. That doesn't come with it. Okay. So we need to realize that we are in control of looking good enough, feeling good enough. But at the end of the day, when I'm like, okay, I want to get ready to feel good, I don't say like, okay, lose 5 pounds. That's not what I say to myself. Honestly, what I do, you guys, is I'm like, okay, Josee, you want to feel better? You want to be at your best? We're going to set daily intentions here. We're going to set some standards here. Okay. And again, it's like, it's like different or independent of how I look and what I weigh. Because honestly, it all comes down to how much you weigh. Apparently, especially if you're someone that weighs themselves and you link lower to better, you link a certain number to like looking a certain way. I just think that yes, you can lose weight and see a lower number and be proud of that and do your thing. But it's always about how you're showing up and setting those daily intentions. So this is what I'm doing, you guys. I'm going to set daily intentions. I've started the 20 and 20 with our members, and that's setting intentions and staying connected to who I said I wanted to be. And hopefully by the time you listen to this, I feel really good in my skin. And tomorrow on the internet, you will get to see how pretty I am in my dress. And hopefully I feel super good in my dress and that I've set myself up for success, and that does not have a look or a number on the scale. It's just me feeling like I am showing up and that I am good enough for it. Okay. So just know that you're in charge of that. So ça t'appartient. Looking good enough for something, that is not someone like that doesn't have a look to it. That's you feeling that way. And you deserve to feel that way. Okay, bye.